Oh, yeah?
Yeah, nice weather, by the way.
You went to the White House?
No, they didn't let you go into the White House.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't let go anybody going into the White House. It was
Oh,
all
okay.
blocked off from all sides. But it was nice. It was the weather was not bad, and the traffic was not so bad, so it was good.
It wasn't cold?
It wasn't warm, but it was you needed a coat, but it wasn't like bitter cold. The sun was out most of the time.
Okay, but I'm glad you feel better.
Yeah.
So
Hi, Harold.
yeah, hi. My internet's all messed up here. I don't know what's happening. It doesn't go to the rest of the house. You can't live without internet.
Oh? Okay.
We're on $1.
Uh, 54. Yes.
54. Yeah.
Oh, Harold. Nice jacket, Harold.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, thank you.
Pennsylvania Blues? Eagles, I mean.
It's what? It's what? No, it's some French brand.
Oh, cute. Very cute. Must be
Nice-
warm. Looks
It's warm.
warm.
Yeah, it's warm. Okay. No one here yet? Who's here?
I'm there.
Abe is here.
Hi, Abe.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's Ernie.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Abe, where were you? You were in Washington?
I was in Washington D.C. and then I got COVID, so I've been sort of out of the
Oh
loop.
no, that's terrible.
It's
You
terrible.
have to tell me about it.
Ugh.
It's evidently there's some kind of virus going around a lot.
Who Trump gave it to you or Vance?
Melania.
Devans. Devans.
Melania.
Devans.
Too close to Melania. That's
There
what
you go.
happens.
Okay, we're on Nun Daled 54.
Yeah.
Tanya Kavose de Rava. It says, Isha Sher Yishkav Ashes Aviv, whoever sleeps with the wife of his father, Ervas Aviv Gila, Mos Yumsu Shnehem Dmehem Bam. And the Brisa gives a drasha. Ish Prat Lekatan. It's got a cotton will not get punished. Asher Yishkav Ashes Aviv, Mashma Beneshes Aviv She'imo, Beneshes Aviv Shloimo. You can have a situation where your father's wife is your mother, or you can have a situation where your father's wife is not your mother, stepmother. What about the third possibility? Imo she'eno eshes aviv minayin. Your biological mother who's not married to your father. Such, let's say your father raped a woman without nisuin and gave birth to you. That's imo she'eno eshes aviv. That's also included in the Isser. Talmud Lomer Evas Aviv Gila. And it's mufna. All of this is superfluous. Lahakish v'lodu mimenu gzer shava. We anytime it says mos yumsu is baskila. That the punishment is skila. Ato amir baskila o en elabachas b'kol misas amar batur. Maybe it's other misa. No. Nemer kan dmeim bam. Here, by Eshes Aviv, it says Dmeim Bam. V'nemar ba'ovi Yudoni, which is a Aveira, which gets skila Dmeim Bam. Mala halam baskila, avkan baskila. Okay. Onesh Shomanu. That's the punishment. Azar minayin. Throughout the Torah, whenever you have a lav and punishment, you need a source for both, the onesh and the azhara. So where's the azhara? Talmud Lemer, ervas avicha lo segale. And the Brisa Darshans, ervas avicha zueshes avicha. That refers to your father's wife. Ata omereshes avicha eno ela ervas avicha. Maybe it means having homosexual relations with your father. Right? Ervas avicha lo segale. Maybe that means ervas of aviv. So nemar kan ervas avicha lo segale. V'nemar lahalan ervas aviv gila. The pasuk of aviv gila is it's ish asher yishkaves eshes aviv ervas aviv gila. Now there it's clearly talking about a merit. Malahalan beishus hakosav b'taber. It's talking about having relations with the wife of someone. Afkan beishus hakosav b'taber. So we're not talking about having homosexual relations with your father. We're talking about having relations with the wife of your father. From the general pasuk, we would understand that it refers to your father's wife who is your mother, or your father's wife who's not your mother. Now, what about imo she'eno eshes aviv minai? What about your biological mother who's not the wife of your father, like the product of a rape, which we already gave an oynish for, but here we're looking for the lav. Talmud Lamar, ervas imcha lo segale. Ein li elabazora. This is a lav. She'asa because of imo she'ena eshes aviv, ki imo she'i eshes aviv. The pasuk made a mother who is not your father's wife, like a mother that is. Onesh minayin. Nemar kan ervas avicha lo segale v'nemar lahalan ervas aviv gila. Ma ba'azhara, by the lav, asa because of imo she'ena eshes aviv, ki imo she'i eshes aviv. Af ba'oinish asa because of imo she'ena eshes aviv, ki imo she'i eshes aviv. A mother who, even if it's not the wife. Then the pasuk says, imcha hi, mishum imo ata mechayv, v'yeta mechayv mishum eshes aviv. You don't get two averas. You don't get the punishment of aim as well as eshes aviv. You just get one. That's Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbanon, what do they say? Ervas avicha mamish. That is an avera, homosexual relations with your father. Frankly, why do you need that? Hi, ve'ez zachar lo tishkav mishkavei isha toivahi. That's already a law for homosexuality. L'chayv alav shtayim. You get two averas. One for general homosexuality, one for ervas avicha. Rav Yehuda. Rav Yehuda, Nochri abal aviv. Nochri here means a Yisrael, a Jew. We don't want to call him a Jew though, but we call him a Nochri. Nochri abal aviv chayv shtayim. Habal achiv aviv, if you have relations with your father's brother, chayv shtayim. Amar Rav Mistavra Milson Rav Yehuda b'Yisrael. Nochri means Yisrael, and it means b'shogeg. You can't kill a person twice. It means you have two averas, which you have to bring, two korbanos, two korban chatasim. The reason we called him Nachri, we didn't want to think about a Jew having homosexual relations with his father. Now, a goy who violates the Sheva Mitzvahs Bnei Noach, and homosexuality violates Sheva Mitzvahs Bnei Noach. Dino Mati. What is the din of a goy? Now, a goy who violates any of the Sheva Mitzvahs Bnei Noach, K'tola, it's death penalty. So, Nachri, it makes no sense if you're really talking about a non-Jew to talk about two mitzvahs. You can't kill a person. You can't kill a person twice. Betray k'toli k'taltalei. So it clearly refers only to a Jew. Taina mohachi. There's a baraisa that learns the way we've learned. Chabal aviv. A person has homosexual relations with a father. Chayv shtayim. Chabal achi aviv. Person has relations with the father's brother, chayv shtayim. Ikedami de lok Rabbi Yehuda. Some say it's Bechlal, not like Rabbi Yehuda. Ikedami afilu tem Rabbi Yehuda. Umaisi lo b'kal v'chomer ma'achi aviv. And learns that you get two Averis having relations with your father from a Kavachomer, from your father's brother. Ma'achi aviv de kurva aviv hu. It's a relative of your father. Chayv shtayim aviv lo kol sheken. The kamifli gebeplukta the Abai v'Rava. This has to do with machlokas Abai v'Rava. Mar sover oinshim nadin. That when you learn something with Kavachomer, you're allowed to give punishment. And the other sheet, according to Rabbi Yehuda, that says we're the only, because you learned it from a Kavachomer, ain't no inshim. We have the punishment for Eishes Aviv, for a stepwife, for the stepmother. What about the lav? Nafkalu me'ervas Eishes Avicha lo segalei. Rabbi Yehuda doesn't need that. Rabbi Yehuda huma boile lazar Eishes Aviv lachar misa, to say, even though your father has died, so you might think that now you could live with the stepwife. No, the even after misa, the Issa remains. That she remains Ervas Avicha even after his death. Rabbi Yehuda, what does Rabbi Yehuda do with that pasuk? You only punish him for Eishesav, but not for Eishesish if he's still alive. If you have relations with your stepmother, you're chayiv for Eishesav and Eishesish. Bein b'chayiv, bein lachar misasaviv. The law polig Rabbi Yehuda. Now, you can't be chayiv for Eishesish after there's no Eishesish if they're not married. But Rabbi Yehuda doesn't argue on b'chayiv. Amar Abai polig b'braisa. He does argue in the braisa. V'rabbanan oynish the Eishes aviv lachar misa menalu. You have relations with your stepmother after the father's death. Where's the punishment? Bishma Rabbi Yehuda ma'aseh lo b'gzer shava. He learns it out from the gzer shava that he's been learning out the other halachas. El rabbanan minalu amar lechahu ervas aviv gila. The pasuk ervas of gila the mafik lo Rabbi Yehuda l'gzer shava that Rabbi Yehuda used for the gzer shava mafik lo ina lo oynish teishes aviv lachar misa. They use it for the punishment if you have relations with the father's wife after his death. What about the punishment for having relations with your mother that was not your father's wife? Where's the oynish? Amrav Sheshet Ravidi Amar Kra Im Chahi Asa Kosovli Imo Sheina Eshesaviv Ki Imo Sheeshesaviv. The Torah equated a mother who is not your father's wife to a mother that is your father's wife. Okay. Abba Kaloso, relations with a daughter-in-law. So we said you're chayiv for Kaloso and you're chayiv for Eishesish. Chayiv nami mishemeshes, no. What about the wife of your son? Ervas Kalas Chalosa Galei. Eishes bin Chahit. There should be a third of Veira. Amar by Pasach Hakos beKalosa v'sim Beishes. No, Lomelacha. It's not two different things. To tell me, to define what is Kala, Eishes bin. Okay. Mishnah. Habola Zocher, homosexual, someone has relations with another man or with a behema, or Ha'isha Amaviyas a behema, a woman brings a male animal onto her. So these are verses beskila. So the Gemara wants to know, Im Adam chata behema ma chata. I understand why you're killing the behema. Because the Mishnah said you killed the behema too. The man sinned. What sin did the behema do? El lafisha bal adam takala al yada lafichach amar kazav tisakel. This man got into trouble with this animal. It led to his death. We don't want it to lead to another human being's takala, downfall. Davar acher. It's embarrassing to the man. People will point out this animal and say, "Oh, this is the animal that Joe had relations with, and he was killed because of it. It's embarrassing, so we kill the animal." Ask the Gemara Zachar Minola, where is the source for the fact that you get skila by having homosexual relations? It says, Isha she yishkav et zachar mishkavei isha, toiva asu shnehem mos yumsu d'mehem ba. And we darshan, ish prat lekot, has to be an adult. Asher yishkav et zachar, ben gadol ben kot. A person who has relations with either an adult or a child, that person is killed. Mishkavei isha, what's plural here? Sheshnei mishkavos be-isha. Having relations with the woman, and if she's a prohibited woman, it's kedarka and shelo kedarka. It's either vaginal intercourse or anal intercourse. That's two mishkavos. Rav Shmuel. Hareza ba l'lamed v'nin. It comes. These psukim come to teach, but really they're teaching on another subject. V'nin salamed, meaning mos yumsu is beskila. In this case, it's skila. Atomer beskilo in el bachos mikol misa samuos, but maybe it's another misa. Nemer kan dmeim bam, the nemer ba'ovidoni dmeim bam. Malahalan beskila, kan beskila. So the dmeim bam is what connects the punishment of skila through oviadoni. Okay. Onesh shamanu. So we've heard the punishment. Where is the lav for homosexuality? Azor minayin. Talmud lomer ve'ez zachar lo tishkav mishkavei isha toivahi. Lamanu azor lashochet. That's the act, right? In homosexuality, you have the pitcher and the catcher, we say. Right? So the azor, the pitcher, the one who's actively activating the sexual intercourse, he's the shoichet. What about the one who receives him? Azor lenishkav minayin. He's also, if he is a nishkav, he will be killed too. Where's the lav? Talmud lomer lo yech kadesh. A kadesh refers to the receiver. V'omer v'gam kadesh hayeh bo'artz asu k'chol ha'toivas ha'goyim asher harish. De Rabbi Shmuel. Rabbi Kiva Omer says we don't need these psukim. Ein tzarich. Hareyu Omer ve'zachar lo tishkav mishkavei shah kri bei lo si shached. It's a kri naksiv. Both lo tishkav and lo tishached be penetrated. Okay. Behema menolam. Where are the prohibitions, the isser for having relations with an animal? Ton Rabbanan. Ish, it says, Ish asher yitain shchavto b'veima mos yumas vesa beima tarogu. Ish prat lekotam. Asher yitain shchavto b'veima ben gdol ben ktana. Whether the animal is adult or small. Mos yumas b'skila. Maybe it's another capital punishment. Nemer kan tarogu, v'nemer lahalon ki harog tahargenu. That's by a mace, somebody who tries to get somebody worship of a Zorah. And there it says, uskalto b'vanim v'meiz. Ma lahalon b'skila. Just like over there, the mace is killed b'skila. Afkan b'skila. Fine. Lamanu oynesh l'shoiche. This is the punishment for the pitcher. Oynish lenishkav, what about the receiver, the catcher? Oynish lenishkav for a behema. That means a man who penetrates an animal. So that's the shochet. The nishkav is if have an animal penetrate him. Minolan, Talmud Lemer called shochev in beima mos yumash. And we don't need shochev. Imenu in l'shochev because we already learned that. It's neu in l'nishkav. So being a receiver from an animal, you also get punished. V'lamanu onesh ben l'shochev ben l'nishkav. So the punishment we saw for either the one who penetrated a behema or the behema penetrated him. What about the lav? Azor minayin. Talmud Lomar. Uv'chol beima lo titein shchavatcha l'tamaba. Fine. Lamadu azor l'shoichet. That's somebody who actively penetrates an animal. Lenishkav, what if an animal penetrated the human minayin? Talmud Lomar v'lo yeh kadesh b'nei Yisrael. You can't be a receiver. Lomar v'gam kadesh hayah ba'aretz. That all of these are sexual abominations. That's called kadesh. And Torah's usher. That's according to Rabbi Yishmael. Rabbi Kiva Meinu Tzarich. Arei Omer lo titen shchavatcha means lo titen shchivatcha. Don't give up an orifice to be penetrated. Okay, so Rabbi Kiva and Rabbi Shmuel learn the source from two different places. Baal HaZachar, Vehevi Alav Zachar. He penetrated a male, and he had a male penetrate him at the same time. Amr Vavo, L'div Rabbi Shmuel Chayv Shtayim. According to Rabbi Shmuel, you'd be Chayv 2. Chada Milo Tishkav, V'chada Milo Yeh Kadesh, two different psukim. L'div Rabbi Kiva Chayv Elachas. The words Lo Tishkav, Lo Tishachiv comes from the same word, Chada. So you can't give two punishments from one pasuk. Now we ask a similar question. Habala Be'ema, he penetrates another animal. The Hevi Be'ema Alav, and another animal penetrates him exactly at the same time. Amar Vavo L'div Rabbi Yishmael Chayv Shtayim. Chada Milo Titen Shchavatcha. Chada Milo Yeh Kadesh. That's the two psukim. L'div Rabbi Kiva Chayv Elachas, because Shchavatcha v'Shivatcha, he learned it out from the same word, Achasi. However, Abai Amar Filo Div Rabbi Yishmael Nami and Chayv Elachas. Abai says even according to Rabbi Yishmael, you don't be chayv once. The chiksiv lo yeh kadesh is begavri ksiv. Kadesh refers to a human being, homosexual, not an animal. Avalo b'mishkav behema. El Rabbi Yishmael azol nishkav minale. So then we're back to the question: where is the source of the lav for the one who receives the penetration of an animal minole? Nafkele from kol shochevim beima mos yumas. Imenu inin l'shochev, because we already have a pasuk for that. Tnei inin l'nishkav. Va'afke rafmana l'nishkav v'loshen shochev. Why did the Torah use an active word shochev to imply a passive to imply nishkav to teach us? Ma shochev onish v'hizir, someone who penetrated. We already have psukim for punishment and love. Af nishkav onish v'hizir. Hanirba lezachar. A male penetrates a man, vanirba lebehema, and an animal. He penetrates the animal. He has relations with the animal all at the same time. Amar v'oladiv Rabbi Kiva Chayv Shtayim. Chada melo tishkav, v'chada melo titen shchavatcha. Because there's a different isser. L'div Rabbi Yishmael and Chayv ela'achas. But Aidi v'Aidi, they both flow, according to Rabbi Yishmael, from Lo Yeh Kadesh, you only Chayv one. But Abai Amar Filo Div Rabbi Yishmael Nami Chayv Shtayim. Rabbi can learn from Rabbi Yishmael that he's Chayv 2. Kol shochevim be'ema mas yumas. It's another pasuk. Imenu inyan l'shochev, you can teach it to the Teirin l'nishkav. V'afke rachman l'nishkav l'shon shochev, to teach you ma shochev onish v'yizer, av nishkav onish v'yizer. Aval abala zochor, someone who penetrates a male, ve'evi zochor love, and then brings a male on him, or habala be'emi has relations with an animal, ve'evi be'em alav, and he brings an animal on him, be'en l'ravo, be'en l'abaya, according to Rabbi Shimon, b'chayev shalosh, because you have the third issue of lo yeh kadesh, and according to Rabbi Chiba, you chayev 2. Torah Rabbana. Zachar, homosexuality, lo asu bo katan kegadol. There, we said, a katan is not punished. He's not treated like if you have relations with a katan, the person who has relations is killed. But a katan who has relations is pratla katan. But behema asu bo ketana kegdola. But we don't care what kind of behem it is, you're always going to be punished. My lo asu bo katan kegadol. What do we mean by that? Amarav. Lo asu bias pachos miben tesha shanim. Kiben Tesha Shonim. The bia of a boy less than 9 is different than the bia of a boy above 9. His bia is considered a bia. So if somebody has relations with a boy under 9, he would be putter. It's only if he has relations with a boy above 9, he's still a cotton, or he'd be chayv, because he has to at least be roy lebia, halachic bia. Shmuel Amar lo yasu bias pachos ben shalosh shonim keben shalosh shonim. He lowers the age to 3. And what are they arguing in b'may kamifud? Rav Sarver called the Isa b'shoichev, if he can participate in active intercourse, above 9, Isa b'nishkav. Then we say somebody who has relations with him, it'll be a chiv above the age of 9. Called the lesser b'shoichev, lesser b'nishkav. If his bia is not a halachic bia, then having relations with him less than 9 does not create an isser. Shmuel Sarver mishkavei isha ksiv, that having relations with a boy is like a woman. A woman is nechshav lebi'iyah only from the age of 3. So the same thing by a boy. So if you have relations with a boy above the age of 3, you're chayiv. So Shmuel is machmir. Rav says you'd be potter under the age of 9. However, Tanya Kavosid the Rav. There's a brisa like Rav. Zachar ben Tesham Yomechad. Habala be'ema ben kedarka ben shlo kedarka. We'll say we're going to see chayiv. We'll learn this tomorrow. Okay. So, little gory.